How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Blade Bias. Today I have a relatively interesting video because these are two things that I did not expect to arrive today. I just went and grabbed the mail and these were in my mailbox. So these are from a company supposedly called Ownall. I thought it was Ownall for a while, but I'm just reading it now. It's Ownall. I'm not going to be too fixed on who this is from because I myself am a little bit confused. And as you can see by the hardware, this little screwdriver, the thread locker, it's from one of those Chinese or Amazon manufacturers. The reason I'm not too dead set on who makes this thing is because of these are the exact same things that come in the all of the Nibali's things, but also they showed me a few things that they had, and one of them was the same as some of the Marcolo designs. I'm really a little bit confused as to who makes what at this point. All I know is that they offered to send me a few things, so I said sure. So I have not opened any of these, unlike the Volp review, which of course I looked at and I had seen before because I was in close communication with Will and Brandon while the Volp was being made, designed, all those things. I don't know what these are. I've never flipped them. I've seen pictures of them. I don't know how these actually function though. So they sent me two of them. They said I can pick two, and of course I did. So these are interesting because these are from Amazon, of course. And they are budget trainers. I don't know exactly how much they are. I think they're 50-ish probably, if I had to guess by the relative prices of some other things. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with Amazon trainers in general, is that it's hard for me to look at certain things. I'm sorry about the birds, they're always loud. It's hard for me to look at certain things and give an honest, objective opinion about them because of one simple fact, is that they are usually not very original. Now, I will talk about this guy. Actually, first, let me open the other one, too. So, as expected, spare hardware. No spare bushings, which is a little bit unfortunate, but spare hardware, little screwdriver, little thread locker. These are T8 screws, which is unfortunate. The other one they sent me, same thing. Thread locker, spare hardware, and that little screwdriver. This one, yeah, this is the one I want to talk about. This one I just think looks a little cooler. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about this guy, throw a little oil in here. Looks like it might have oil in it already, but I am a big Kanto fan, so we're going to throw some goop in here and just let it do its thing. So, this is the hard part about talking about these Amazon balisongs, right? Is no matter what it seems to be, even if I find a design personally that I think is fairly original and that I like these ones, personally, I think this looks cool as hell. I think this trainer blade is awesome. It is a bottle opener. When they messaged me and said, hey, we would like to send you one, my immediate thought was, yo, sick. An Amazon balisong that actually looks fairly promising. It's actually original, and it's going to be sick. So I messaged a couple people that was like, hey, this company's sending me this thing. What do you think about it? A few of them said, that looks shockingly like a BB Barfly Talon blade to me. I did not see that at all. I still don't really understand it. Just because there's a bottle opener here, I think it looks nothing like it. But a few people said, hey, that looks like a Barfly blade. That's kind of sketch, kind of cloney. And I don't see that at all, honestly. I want to be completely honest with you. I think this thing looks absolutely awesome, and I think it genuinely is one of the cooler Amazon balisong designs. When I first saw the blade, I was like, that's so sick. But to each their own. I don't see it as a Barfly clone, but apparently a couple of the people I had messaged about it just immediately had that thought. I don't really understand that, just because the bottle opener's in a similar place. I think this is a completely different design. I don't really see it very much. But anyways, disregarding that fact, this is my first time flipping these. This is my first time also hearing of this company, at least under this name of Ownall. Because if they are a different company that's just reskinned and renamed, then I don't know how I feel about that. But here's the thing. We all know by now Amazon balisongs are pretty odd. You know, we have the Vulp, which is the kind of most standard one because of Will and Brandon. Big props to those guys for doing an amazing job. But most of the Amazon balisongs are pretty funky. But this is one of the ones that seems not too funky. It seems like an actual good design. The handles feel pretty standard. They feel pretty normal. Balance is surprisingly good. Amazon balisongs mostly have the issue of bad balance. That is the thing I always immediately notice with Amazon balisongs. However, this is balanced surprisingly well. I am actually enjoying this. Like, this thing flips super sick. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, clone, the whole clone, like, versus real life debate, when it comes to purchasing one, I definitely side with get the real knife. But when it comes to flipping, I am not afraid to admit that some of the clones flip really good. The Nautilus clone I had for a while genuinely was awesome. But I am liking this. This flips really good, actually. It's very smooth. It's very clean. This is on bushings. Straight out of the box, I will say it is a lot tighter than the stuff I have gotten from Nibali's, both my Morse and my Vulp. The bushings on this are much cleaner, much tighter. I just got this thing so dirty. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this later. I just got this so gross. But the bushings on this are a lot tighter than the stuff I've gotten from Nibali's. And the flipping, I like the balance of this. It is basically, it feels like my Mako, right? If you've ever had a Mako, that's kind of what this feels like. Handle biased, but still not like disgustingly handle biased. Handle biased enough that tricks flow really well. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm really liking I am really liking the balance on this thing. It is flowy and it's super smooth. This is actually so sick. Balance wise, oh, I'm liking this. Oh, I suck at those still. Yeah, no, balance-wise, I am genuinely really liking this. But the thing to be said is that blade. Let me know your guys' opinions. When I pulled this thing out, did it remind you of that Firefly Talon blade, or is this something you think is pretty unique and pretty new? To me, I first saw it, I didn't even have the thought of Firefly Talon blade. I was like, oh, it's got the same place of bottle opener as the Talon blade, it looks like, but that is a completely unique and cool blade design. Handle design too, I like the handle design a lot. As for grip, fairly standard. Does have jimping on it. Jimping is fairly standard. I like these cutouts. They're not very deep, but they do the job just fine. It feels like a Mako. Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. This feels like a Mako with bushings. And I think that's pretty sick for a cheaper Amazon balisong. Just feels like a Mako with bushings. And you guys know how much I absolutely love my Mako. So you can expect that this thing is also pretty sick. There is no bite handle indicator, which is fine because there's a very obvious bite side. Even while it's closed, you can tell bite handle's this way. Which I don't mind if there's a very obvious bite handle. Which... yes, there is. So I'm kind of honestly surprised by this. I was expecting it to be kind of doo-doo and for me to not like flipping it. But this thing flows super well. I'm not sure how much these things cost. I'm not sure if they are a completely original design. I'm not sure what the verdict on these is going to come down to in terms of should you buy one, do I recommend it? I'd have to get to talk to the people who make them a little more first, because in my opinion, purely flipping wise, these things are pretty damn sick, and I am a huge fan of them. But you know, it comes down to more than just flipping, you know. There has to be a little bit of a ethical discussion there, because of the few people who immediately said when I pulled it out, or when I showed them that I was getting one of these, that immediately said, hey, that looks like a Firefly Talon blade. Like I said, I don't really see it, but some people might see it, and yeah, I completely understand if you do see it, but I really want to know your guys' thoughts. Leave a comment down below, or feel free to message me on Instagram even, and let me know what you think of these, because these things are very cool, but I want to know what your thoughts are, because, like I said, I thought these were a super original design. I think they look super sick, and they flip awesome, and the bushings are very well tuned for a cheap Amazon balisong. These bushings are amazingly tuned. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. These things are pretty sick. Huge thank you to Ownall for sending them over to me. I believe these are called the Addax design, which I think is a pretty neat name. Huge thank you to you guys for sending these over to me. These things are very cool. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Expect more on these. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting a shit ton with these things because, of course, they sent me 2 of them, so I have to do doubles with them. That is a legal obligation. Anyone who sends me 2 knives will get doubles posts. But, yes, thank you for sending these over. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I appreciate all your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all the new people on the channel recently. These daily uploads have been helping us grow quite a bit, and I'm pretty happy for it. So, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate all of you, and follow me on Instagram for more about these guys. Peace out.